All right, guys. So let's listen to what Josh Richardson had to say about Primo being a team leader, the young team, while he thinks Devin Vassell is going to be or have a big leap this season, and how Vassell is being vocal in camp. He has a lot to say, and let's hear him out.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so I'm being completely transparent. I have not listened to this whatsoever. Like I've heard none of it. I might have seen a quote here and there of something that Josh Richardson said from this, but I have not watched this. So it's 3 minutes and 37 seconds, and I definitely want to go through it with you guys because Josh Richardson, he is a really good vocal leader, and I'm sure that he at least dropped a few nuggets in this interview. So we're going to watch that. Okay. Now, before we do, really quickly, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com. I just dropped this. This is for the October release. Obviously, it's Halloween themed. Okay. A little bit of Halloween theme. So if you like it, please go support your boy. It really does mean the world to me. I would have put it in pink, but it looked kind of weird in pink. So I don't know. I probably won't do that, but I'll think about it. But yeah, support your boy. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about this. Now, obviously, people have already told me about this, and I know about it, okay? I know that Josh Primo is hurt, okay? So if we scroll down, hey, Clan. We scroll down here, as we can see, here's Tom Orsborn basically talking about some clarification on Primo's MCL sprain. It occurred in open gym before the start of the training camp and prevented him from practicing this week. It's not considered serious, and he, like Keldon, dislocated shoulder, is expected to be ready the start of the season. I wouldn't be surprised if he's ready sometime in preseason, but I don't think it's necessary, okay? Now, this is unfortunate, not because of Primo, okay? I'm not worried about this at all. Primo is fine, and we're going to look at the recovery time of an MCL sprain. But, like, the thing that bothers me the most about this is we literally only been able to see Primo thus far since the offseason, like, once. And it's been in that game 1 of the summer league. Game 2, he had COVID, so obviously he just wasn't there, and it was obvious he wasn't as aggressive as normally. But that first game, we got to see a glimpse of Primo just taking over whenever he actually, wanted to, or when the coaching staff asked him to, that is. So that's kind of unfortunate. So it looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. And what I really want to see is Primo, Malachi, and Sohan work together because those three guys have really high basketball IQ. Love Blake Wesley, but those three, they're really smart. But that's it's fine. Now, people saw MCL sprain. They said, oh my God, what's going on? It's not that big a deal. So if you look up MCL sprain recovery, so this is an MCL injury. So this is an MCL tear. It can go up to, on average, take about 6 weeks to heal, which isn't super long, but it says no matter the grade of the tear, initial treatment focused on immobilizing the knee and reducing pain and inflammation. But if you scroll down here, how long does it take an MCL sprain to take to heal? It says a few days to 8 weeks. So it sounds as if the Spurs aren't really worried about it. They don't think it's going to take that long, but literally it could be a few days. So it might just be a precautionary thing, similar to what they did with Keldon Johnson. No big deal whatsoever. He'll be fine. He's okay. I do want to see him play though. All right, so let's go ahead and go to where we were going. You guys can watch me go to where I was going. So let's scroll on down. By the way, this is hilarious. Hold on. I'm sorry. You just got to see this. Hold on. Look how stupid this is. Whoop. I'm wasting time. All right, let's see. All right, not this one. It is, rest in peace, Coolio. It's this one. All right, so let's go ahead and watch what Josh Richardson has to say, or listen to what Josh Richardson has to say about this team.
Yeah, a little bit. We haven't talked a lot. He hadn't been, since I've been back, he hadn't been rolling yet. So, it's in the works. We talked today already a little bit. He was asking some questions.
I have no idea who he's talking about. Probably Primo. I don't know.
So, yeah, we definitely going to be locking in. So far from what I've seen, they're competitive. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. They got a little talkative today, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But, the guys are playing hard. And it's not all gonna come together, early or, who knows what's gonna happen. But as long as we playing hard, communicating, and just, playing for the team, I'm good with it. So I'm happy. Being a leader, being vocal, and on the court, whenever Pop throw me out there, make shots, play defense, get guys organized, just get guys talking.
Is he saying that's what his role is? I'm very confused. The way that this is sliced, I'm so confused. Thus far, this sounds good. Basically just saying that they worked really hard, which we actually knew about already. Keldon talked about it. Blake Wesley even talked about it. Like, they were going at each other's throats. But we kind of expect that, especially with Blake. Honestly, I think Blake Wesley probably makes it a little worse on the court, because he goes at your neck. He does not care. So he's probably the one that's kind of intensifying it a little bit. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, everybody knows Brett, great A elite dude, you know what I'm saying? So
who is he talking about?
First day I got here, I saw him. He was Jay Rich, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't even skip a beat. But in Philly, you know what I'm saying?
Brett Brown? He's talking about Brett Brown.
We didn't get the job done up there, but I mean, I enjoyed playing for him. And he kind of lets you be you, lets you do what you like to do, lets you play. And I mean, I think he brings the same thing here. You know what I'm saying? He's a very vocal guy, very big mood lightener. So, I mean, I think he makes camp a little easier for everybody. I mean, you just gotta be professional, you know what I'm saying? We've been in the league for a while, so we've seen, a lot of different looks. So be professional, play how we play, do what we do, and just bring your hard hat every day.
I guess he's talking, this is sliced up in a really weird way, but I'm assuming he's talking about him and the other veterans, which aren't many of them. What, him, Doug McDermott, Jakob technically? That's weird. Is that it? Jang, am I missing someone? Who else is a vet on this team? I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, Zach Collins.
Honestly, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get hung up on all that stuff. My job here is to play my game, do what I do, and we got 10 dudes under 22 years old. So I'm gonna help them however I can and see how it shakes out. But it's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I'm 29. It's my eighth year in the league, so it's a blessing. I'm thankful every day. Man, and
he's a true Spur, isn't he?
Listen, and they're hungry. So yeah, from 13 to 16 is a big difference. 19 to 29 is a big difference. So I mean, I kind of do what I do, they do what they do, and we speak, whenever we speak. I'd probably say Devin. Yeah. I think Keldon took a big step last year, and I think he's going to take another step this year. But I think, people are going to get to see kind of what Devin can do a little bit more this year.
Okay, see, that's something that a lot of you guys actually expressed the same sentiment on that. Me personally, I could definitely see it. I just don't know if Devin Vassell will be like us, which he doesn't have to be, obviously, okay? But I don't think he'll be a star, because a lot of people say, well, why do you say Josh Primo will be a star but not Devin Vassell? Which I just personally don't see it. But then again, when I say star, like, or where I say Devin Vassell's like ceiling is, which obviously he can break this, but I see Chris Middleton, which is absolutely incredible, okay? That is a crazy good ceiling, and some people might argue that Chris Middleton is a star. But I don't know. It's one of those things that is kind of subjective on what you think is a star or not. But Devin Vassell, if you're just trying to gauge what I think, like how high I am on him, my ceiling for him is Chris Middleton. That's just, but I think that's good. I think that's really good, actually. So, yeah.
With the ball in his hands and, seeing how much more of a versatile game he has and just, spot ups. He's been vocal, first of all.
Oh, that's one thing that's really good too. Yeah, he said, we get to see more than just those spot ups. Yeah, last season it was nothing but spot ups. I mean, even if we look back at that play-in game, it was just spot ups, just spot up shots. But the thing about that too is I think he has one of the best releases, if not the best release on the team. Smoothest jump shot by far. I would say him. Josh Primo. I would put Devin Vassell at top as far as form. And then Josh Primo, who would be third? I have to think about it. Now, just know that those are my top two.
And he's been taking huddles, into practice, saying stuff. So I'm proud of him for that. But on the court, coming off ball screens, shooting his pull-ups, making plays for other guys, and just, just kind of stepping into a bigger role, like generally. I don't think he's scared of a moment, scared of a big shot. So, I mean, I think that's the biggest trait you got to have to be in that position. It'd be a team effort. DeJounte is a guy that, not a lot of teams in the NBA can replicate. He's a triple-double threat every night. And I don't think we have a guy like that. So, I mean, it's going to...
I disagree. I disagree. No, don't get me wrong. Yeah, we don't necessarily have someone who can like get a triple double at will or whatever. But also, and this might be kind of controversial, and I'm sure a lot of people are not going to agree with me. I don't really care about triple doubles that much, so especially from guards. I just think that for the like it's impressive, like statistic wise, it's impressive. But I haven't really, or I yet to see like triple doubles relate directly to a bunch of wins for us by any means. Like I haven't seen it. Like for instance, your boy Kawhi Leonard, right? Kawhi Leonard, I think he was the best player after Duncan, right? I think we'll all agree with that. He was the best player we've had since Tim Duncan. And here's the thing. I don't necessarily think Kawhi would like put up a bunch of triple doubles. He was capable of doing it, but I don't think it's unnecessary, right? I just don't think that you have to have it. I like my guards down the court. Let the bigs get the rebounds and you set yourself up. But I mean, Kawhi would do it with rebounds and points and a few assists, but he didn't necessarily get triple doubles. I just think it's a little overrated. I think the triple double thing is a little overrated. Like, is there really that big of a difference between like 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists or 8 assists than there is like 10 assists? It really doesn't matter to me. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it.
It's going to be a team effort. Trey Jones is going to step into that. Devin's going to step into that. I'm going to step into part of that. You know, we got 5-6 guys who are going to, have to pick up that slack. It was New Orleans.
Trey Jones still does, correct me if I'm wrong, Trey Jones still doesn't have a guaranteed contract, which is really strange to me. If I'm wrong, let me know, but that is really strange to me.
From Miami to New Orleans, we played the Pelicans. I remember, who did I sit next to? Hassan Whiteside, my first road trip on the plane. Not wanting to be late to the airport, just little stuff. But, I mean, once they get on the court and go up and down a few times, it's just basketball. Yeah,
okay. That was pretty cool. All right, I didn't take a bunch from that. Let's watch the next one because there's no point in splitting this up into 2 videos. Oh, excuse me. And I'm assuming that this is the next day 2 of Spurs training camp. Yes, let's see.
You know what I'm saying? But, the guys are playing hard. And it's not all going to come together, early or, who knows what's...
Never mind. This is the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. I don't take a lot from that, but the big thing that I did take from it is that he expects Devin Vassell to take a big leap, which I'm not shocked by. I'm not shocked that he would say that. A lot of you guys kind of agreed with that anyways, so we'll wait and see. I do like Devin Vassell. I sometimes I just see players a little differently than others, but it's all good. All right, well, I'll give it to you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, as I always say, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description, guys. Until next time, thanks for the love, and deuces.